What's up, YouTube family? Happy, is it Friday already? I believe it is. Happy Friday, friends. I hope you guys had a great week. I wanted to pop on here. Ooh, my makeup looks kind of smeary. Don't mind that. I'm about to head to the gym in a few moments here. And I wanted to chat with you guys. Pardon? Okay. Sorry about that. All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. If you are just joining the live broadcast, let me know where you are from. Hey, Kim Thomas. Good morning. What's up, everybody? In today's live chat, I wanted to talk to you guys about, hey, Ruthie, Alexa, Alex, Chica, Velia Flores, Arizona, Long Beach, Cali. Good morning, friends. I wanted to talk to you guys. Latanya, hello. Aaliyah Rose from Oregon, welcome. I wanted to talk to you guys about some life-changing habits that help your fat loss. What's up, Canada? Hey, Thailand. So, as you guys know, I am in week 2 of my 6-week shred holiday edition. Oh my goodness. Don't mind this like smeary eye makeup. Tijuana, Mexico. Buenos dias. And I was just sharing this morning with someone how something interesting happened today, and it's like a switch flipped in my mind, and it was a very pleasant thing that happened. Do you guys mind if I turn the bubbles on? Whoa. Hola, hi Barbie. Oh, that filter is gonna be annoying. Let's see here. Ooh, they're all pretty, you know what, we're just gonna go with normal. So I kind of had this like epiphany this morning. And as you guys know, I've been struggling to get back on track. And I unofficially started rededicating myself to my health goals in September. And from September till November 4th, which was when the shred started, I've been focusing on making improvements with specific habits. Hey, Katya, good morning from Panama City. And I want to talk to you guys about what those specific habits were, and the epiphany that I had this morning. So early September, I'm like, Christine, you got to get it together. You got to get it together. So I decided that when I say get it together, you guys, it's not about looking good. It's about feeling good. It's about just feeling better and knowing I'm just taking good care of myself. So I don't feel like there's anything crazy wrong with me. I definitely want to be tighter. I think like every woman does. But so here are the habits that I've been employing that have been just making a huge, huge, huge difference. Number one habit. Hey, good morning, Kiva. The number one habit that I started employing was I stopped eating out. I just stopped doing it. I made sure I cooked all of my meals. And this was starting in September. So I wasn't on a hardcore shred. I did give myself some macros to follow, and I gave myself maintenance macros to follow. So if any of you guys are overwhelmed at being in a caloric deficit, start at your maintenance macros and just give yourself the grace, give yourself the time, if you need it, to just do that for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And just, if you've been like just so far off track and you're not cooking for yourself, you're not grocery shopping, you're not in a good rhythm with your self-care, go to maintenance. Eating out is your downfall. And the thing is, what I did was I started, meal prepping myself salmon. I've been showing you guys my full days of eating. I've been meal prepping myself salmon, chicken thighs. And if I didn't cook it, I wouldn't eat it. And I still ate 2,000 calories, but just the quality of my food, the quality of my self-care was so much better. So cooking for yourself is number one. Number two is I cut out alcohol. And now I don't want you guys to think I'm like an alcoholic or anything of that nature, but if I'm out to a dinner, or if I'm out with friends, or, sometimes if I'm at the movies, or if I'm, watching the the sports games on the weekend, like I'll like to have a drink. I'll be honest with you guys. And when I drink, I will drink the lowest calorie version of beverages out there. My favorite cocktail is an extra dirty Grey Goose martini because I love salt. But if I'm kind of like in a more casual environment, I prefer like a vodka drink with like club soda and lime, or a vodka drink with like a diet like beverage. Hey, what's up, Nina? And I'm just being very transparent. And granted, now, is that a lot of calories? No. And am I drinking to the point that I'm like sick and hungover? No. But it's just something that had to go. It's just something that had to go. So number one habit was cooking for myself. Number two was just cutting out alcohol. And the thing is, I caught myself going to alcohol for stress relief. Like if I was at the movies, instead of getting popcorn, I'd want a margarita. And you know, the movies, you can order like beverages at the thing. And then talk about food ordering service. I had a phase this summer where I just got so dependent on DoorDash. And granted, I would still order like Asian food. I'd order like, you know, healthy-ish stuff. But I got so dependent on DoorDash, I just stopped ordering takeout. I stopped drinking and I started cooking. The next thing I did was I started focusing on my water. Again, these all sound like basic things, but I was just not drinking anywhere near enough water. And I still struggle with it. I'll be honest with you guys. I still struggle with it. I started drinking more water. The next thing I started doing, you guys, was I started boosting my protein intake. Once I started boosting my protein intake in the form of adding collagen to my coffee twice a day, having a protein shake once a day, I started feeling better. I started having more energy. I started noticing differences in my body. And the next habit, which no one's gonna really, oh, hello, Wanderling D, welcome. For those of you guys just joining the broadcast, it's Christine with gaugegirltraining, an online meal planning and coaching service. I have an epiphany to share of something that happened to me recently, and I'm sharing with you guys the habits that I started employing before I started my holiday shred. So this has all been happening from like September and October of things I've been doing to get myself back on track. So after I did all of those things and I'm taking my protein again, I got into a rhythm of just getting up and doing my fasted cardio. Just get up and do it, get up and do it, get up and do it. And the good news is I like fasted cardio. I enjoy it. It is just my time to sweat and breathe and be alone and not have anyone bothering me. And it's pure bliss for me to just have that. And I changed my mindset. This habit is really profound, and I really want you guys to take this to heart. You have to change your mindset towards your workouts. You can't look at it as something that you're going to dread. You can't look at it as something that's going to cause pain. Instead, look at it as your relief. Do I have caffeine or supplements before cardio? Yes, I have a cup of coffee with the Gauge Life Collagen Peptides. Does that mean cardio before you eat? To me, fasted cardio is cardio before you eat carbs. Now, for those of you guys just joining this broadcast, welcome. And if you guys can please give this video a thumbs up, it really helps me out a lot here on YouTube. So I'd really appreciate that. So you have to change your mindset towards your workouts. Don't look at your workouts as something that's going to cause pain. Don't look at it as something that's going to cause dread. For me, the workouts became an hour of freedom. It became an hour of solitude. It became an hour of peace, an hour of freedom, an hour to just not have to think. And for those of you who have busy lives, who have demanding lives, look at that time as just a time to just be to yourself and have that quiet time. Oh my goodness. I love my workouts now because I find that peace. I find that sacred time where it's just me, my heart beating, my sweat, and I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to do anything. And like, I need that. And it's helped me so much. So other habits of things that have helped me is, let me think, free foods. I will allow myself to have pickles. I'll allow myself to have extra vegetables. Does collagen break your fast? See, it depends on your definition. I say collagen doesn't break your fast. Anything that, if it spikes your insulin, technically, that's breaking your fast in my mind. Some people really want to be like, well, I don't think collagen breaks your fast. And I actually have some collagen coffee here. And if you guys want to check out my collagen, you guys, it has changed my life. It has been by far one of the, my only regret is that I didn't launch a collagen product sooner. It has just changed my life. And if you guys have not checked it out, you guys can check it out at gaugelife.com. But you're just troubling more in food. So regardless of what stage you are at, whatever stage you're at with your health, you guys, it's okay to go back to the fundamentals, because I want you to know that I have to go back to the fundamentals sometimes too. The next thing I want to share is the epiphany I had this morning. And the epiphany I had this morning was I finally broke through the struggle. When I say the struggle, you know, in the beginning, when you're following a plan and you're following some workouts and you're doing all these things and you're like at day 1 or day 0 and you have all of these doubts and you just feel like you have so far to go. And you know, in the beginning when it's like very uncomfortable and you're just, it's a struggle. I'm finally through the struggle. And when I say that I'm finally through the struggle, what I mean is my mind and my heart have finally submitted to the process. And I haven't felt this way in a very long time. In a very, very, very long time. And it's crazy when your mind and your body like truly submit to the process, when you're just like, you know what? This is how much I need to eat, and I'm not going to eat any more than this. And you know what? These are the workouts that have to get done, and I'm going to do them. This is how long it's going to take, and I'm okay with that. And I'm starting to see good progress. I'll be honest with you, and that's encouraging me. But I'll tell you, the breakthrough, I literally had this breakthrough this morning. Part of me just finally submitted to the process. And I find a lot of my clients sometimes catch themselves in this argument with themselves where they're like, they want to eat healthy. They know they should eat healthy. They know that they should make a better choice, but there's a part of them that just wants to do what they want to do. And if you're still in that part of the struggle where if you literally have like the little devil on the one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder, and if you're still in that internal conflict, what I can tell you is it's not going to get better until you submit to the process, meaning stop having that argument with yourself or don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Like, you have to close that window in your mind that says, am I going to do this workout? Am I not going to do this workout? Am I going to do this workout? No, you just do it. Like, am I going to eat these meals? Am I not going to eat these meals? I suggest not, and I don't do that either. And that's a fantastic habit, Miss V, and I thank you for sharing that. Don't put anything in your house that's going to derail you. Just don't do it. So, like I said, you guys, this epiphany that I had where I was finally able to submit to the process. I stopped arguing with myself. Who in here catches yourself arguing with yourself? Do you know what I'm talking about? You keep trying to convince yourself to do what it is you want to do in that moment for that temporary comfort, for that temporary relief, for that temporary pleasure. And you're having this battle with yourself. And what do you do if your spouse buys junk food? What I do under those circumstances is when I'm in the zone, I just turn it off. I'm telling you, I turn it off. Or I'll control the situation and I'll get snacks for my significant other where I make sure they're snacks that I don't like personally, but he likes. So for instance, I like potato chips. Who doesn't like potato chips? But I don't like sour cream and onion potato chips. So, and I don't like certain flavors of certain snacks. So like if I get a snack for other people in my family that I know I don't like, it's not even a problem. So you bought the pumpkin spice cream ones and threw it out. Your husband thought you were crazy. You know what? It's better for it to go to waste, W-A-S-T-E, than to your waist, W-A-I-S-T. When you get fruits, cut them up and freeze them. Good for you. And guys, I think that we have to acknowledge that when you're having those arguments with yourself, when you're having that internal struggle, when you're having that debate, don't fuel it. Don't feed it. Do you have any tips while vacationing? You go to Cabo for 4 nights. You're dreading it because you finally feel on track and in routine. When I'm on vacation, I make sure I get a minimum of 10 to 12,000 steps a day. I focus on hitting my protein and I focus on hitting my total calories. As far as the fats and carbs, I let them kind of be wishy-washy between the two, but I try to keep my total calories for the day fixed. And I will give myself up to maintenance calories. I typically, when on vacation, I try to eat just 2 big meals a day and just 2 larger meals, because like one meal is kind of like a brunchy meal and one meal is like a dinner. Try to hit the protein. You just go through your pantry literally throwing out snacks. And you know what, you guys? If you're struggling to adapt to the habits, it's okay. It takes time. Some people adapt quickly. Other people take some time. And I'll be honest with you guys, it took me some time to get back into a good flow. But I am proud to say that I am finally, praise the Lord above, in a better place. I'm just submitted to the process. I feel so good. I do intermittent fasting, yes, a couple days a week. And there's actually so much more freedom in submitting to the process. So if you are struggling with your health goals, if you are at a place where you need structure, if you are at a place where you need a plan to follow and you want to check stuff off and you want to cross things off a list and you want to walk into the gym prepared, do yourself a favor and get on a custom plan. I'm telling you guys, or a shred or whatever, but just get on some kind of program. Even if you are not following it 110% to the letter, guys, even if you're following it 95%, 90%, 80%, it's better than doing nothing. You guys, we have to stop this all or nothing mindset. We have to stop this, I'm going to be 100% perfect to the letter, or you know what, F it, I'm going to eat everything. That's a very unhealthy mindset. It's a very radical mindset, and there's a whole spectrum of gray in between. And I agree with you, Lady Jessica, but at the same time, you got to just let it go and keep it moving. Because the thing is, you have to look at it in the bigger picture and zoom out, right? Zoom out and look at over the course of 30 days. If you have a couple slips over the course of 30 days, but for the majority of the days you were pretty much on point, you know what your body's gonna look like? Your body's gonna look like someone who's pretty much on point. So we have to learn to let those things go. We have to learn what can I do at home for cardio. If you have 4 little ones and can't go to the gym, you can do a home training plan, or we can customize a home body weight plan for you. Trust me, it can be done. So I just wanted to share my epiphany. I wanted to share these habits with you guys because it's just been making such a big difference in my life. And you have to have something to follow, because if you don't, you're going to be all over the place. And even if you need to make some substitutions, even if you make some tweaks, you have a core foundation of, and the thing is, Amy, don't feel guilty. And I'm giving everybody who's watching this right now, give yourself permission to not be perfect, because perfect is an illusion. Perfect doesn't exist. It doesn't. What you need to focus on is doing the best that you can be doing for you in your current situation. And if you slip, you know what you do? You just get back up. It's not about being perfect 24/7. It's about never giving up. It's about never accepting defeat. It's about never quitting. It's about never, you really like to have a big glass of red wine this Friday night, and I understand that, Taryn, but it's just not going to help you with your goals. It really isn't. There's so many better things that you could be doing. Like, now granted, it's one thing if it's your anniversary or it's your birthday, it's your wedding, it's your best friend's wedding, if it's a very, very special event. But guys, I'm telling you, you really have to focus, because there's always going to be alcohol. There's always going to be snacks. There's always going to be high calorie foods somewhere. It's always going to be there. What's not always going to be there is your ability to focus on you. And I was trying to explain this to somebody the other day, where they were in a situation with a coworker, and the coworker wanted them to eat pizza. And the thing is, I was telling this client of mine that, like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Like, if you don't want to eat a certain food, you are under no obligation to eat something to appease somebody else. And people will not respect your boundaries unless you stand up for yourself and define boundaries. And if that means you got to say no to things, if that means you may get weird looks, you know what? So what? Those other people don't have to deal with the reality that you deal with. You feel like and the thing is, Jackie, you don't have to avoid social situations. I've been doing this for years, and what I do, I'll drink like a club soda and lime, I'll drink a diet beverage, or I'll have coffee. Like, the thing is, I find that when people are in social situations and they don't drink, just don't draw attention to yourself. You're a vegetarian, not vegan. Do you have a plan for me? Egg whites are a must. Esther, yes, we have a vegetarian shred. It's on the website. If you can't find it, shoot me a DM over at gaugegirltraining on Instagram, and I'll help you find it. So it was really nice chatting with you guys this morning. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much just for being here this morning. I love chatting with you guys. Before you guys sign off, if you can please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much here on YouTube. I really, really, really appreciate it. But if you guys want to work together, if you need a plan, if you are tired of winging it and being all over the place, guys, let's work together. Let's get you organized. Let's give you the boundaries that you need to be successful. So I would love to help you. DM me on Instagram or visit my website, gaugegirltraining.com, and I would love, 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 love to help you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.